Here I Am is a project that we've been working on, for a few years really, but it's really been realised in the last year. And we came up with it along with the Bright Helmstone Woodcraft youth groups, specifically the Pioneer and Venture groups. And we're looking at what it is to be a young person growing up. So there are different themes, and they are: who am I, who are you, what is home, and what is fun.
Everybody's got to look at the camera and go, bleh! Our lovely filmer behind the camera has to go, bleh!
Bleh!
Brilliant.
Last August 2013, myself and Shona Catton, we ran a series of arts and media-based workshops which enabled children and young people through film and photography to think and consider what it's like to live and grow up in England.
Woodcraft is a club where young people all meet and they do activities together.
And we go on summer camps.
Yeah, summer camps, and we do nature stuff.
It's about treating children as equals, it's about fun, and it's also about learning different stuff from school, but learning stuff about nature and the environment and some sort of ethical things.
There is a problem. The problem is that we've cut down the trees and the birds, the crows and the bears have forgotten how to listen.
So the summer camp is my favourite bit of woodcraft. Like, the kids get so much out of it. Just the bonding and the whole group gets through the week, and just looking out over the field and seeing different groups of children playing with each other, and just a real sense of sort of community for that week. It's something really quite special.
The last summer camp was based around the Africa project in Uganda. We did lots of things about using the cameras.
Africa! Yeah, we had goggles and they had a camera there, so everything that you saw, the camera would see.
Quite fast. I've got a mini saw and it snapped, but it's coming back at me. Oh no!
Our idea, along with the young people, was that we wanted to see what it was to be a young person growing up in the UK, but also to see what it was to be a young person growing up in a different country. We reached out to loads of organisations in East Africa and got in contact with HUG, that's Help for Children in Uganda, that's run by Liz Humphreys. She sponsors, through her organisation and through grit and determination, vulnerable and disadvantaged children from the Sese Islands in particular, and also from around Masaka, some of the villages there.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Hi Ella.
How's it going?
It's going good. How's it going with you? Can you tell me a little bit about what we're doing?
We're on our way to the ferry to cross the islands to Klangala. Me and Rosie are here together.
It's Rosie. That's Liz driving. That's who. You can see her in the mirror. No, that's fine. I can see you in the mirror. That's fine.
And in the back we have, what's your name?
Caroline.
And?
Juliet.
And where is it we're going, Angie?
We're going to Kalangala. Kalangala. Kalangala.
I'm reading my guidebook, First Time Africa, because it's my first time in Africa, and I'm waiting for the ferry. We are going to the islands to pick up some of the children to bring them back for the Here I Am summer camp.
That's exciting.
It's summer camp? January camp.
School holiday camp.
School holiday camp, yeah.
So where are we now?
We're on the ferry on the way to Kalangala.
It is the 24th of January, and at the moment we are on one of the Sese Islands, and over the next couple of days we're going to travel to 3 different islands, and I think we're picking up 16 children to bring them back.
Say hello.
The Sese Islands, which is where we are now, it's an area that's been particularly badly affected by the HIV/AIDS virus, so that's why there are a lot of orphan or single parent families here. There's also a lot of poverty because they're fishing communities, but fortunately Lake Victoria, where these islands are based, have been overfished, and there isn't enough fish left to support all the fishing families.
I'm Naomi Sanyo. I'm the headmistress Selena Nursery School here at Mwena. I'm working with the children from 3 years to 7 years.
How is your school funded?
It's private.
It's okay.
Private by parents and I.
And what is your experience of living on the islands? What is difficult for people living here?
We have found a major problem as diseases like HIV, malaria, young children, measles, and people are poor. They can't afford taking children to school without the parents participating. The teachers can't be paid. And the children want to eat well, want to have good education with the qualified teachers. And now qualified teachers are expensive. But now if the parents say no, it's much, then that is hard for the headmistress to run the school.
This is jackfruit, okay, thank you.
That she gave birth 9 children. But those who are in school, they are just 2 right now.
What does it mean for her that her son is involved with the HUG project?
That she's so grateful. She's happy about it. If it was not HUG, if it was not Aunt Liz, Isaiah would never even go to senior 1. But now he's in HSC.
Very good. Very good. Would you like to go to university?
Yeah, I would like.
What would you like to study?
Bachelor of Business.
The amazing generosity of our family and friends with the Woodcraft folk has made this all possible. We applied for some funding and we found out just before Christmas that it was unsuccessful, which was roughly 2.5 weeks before we were due to come out to Uganda and 3.5 weeks before the start of camp. So we reached out to our friends and family and to the Woodcraft folk, and we managed to raise over £2,000 from personal donations, and also particularly from the Brightly Helmstone Woodcraft district donation to pay for the actual camp.
We are in Masaka in Uganda at the moment. We travel by traditional African fishing boats. It was quite a long journey. I got sunburnt hands, and we collected different children from the different islands: Kalangala, Jana, Bubeki and Buyangi. So it was a fantastic experience.
Hello, nice to meet you.
We are going to be travelling up with them in a moment to the Weaverbird campsite, which is just outside Masaka, to start our Here I Am Uganda project.
Right. This is how many Ugandans you can fit inside a car. Let's see, how many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow.
So I'm going to take a walk around Weaverbird campsite. This is where we've held the Here I Am camp, Masaka, Uganda. And this is the absolutely amazing view. Look at that. We're on the top of a hill, close to Masaka, surrounded by green. The last week has just been amazing. We spent a week up at the Weaverbird campsite, run by Carson and Sissy, another artist, ran some artistic workshops alongside our Here I Am film and photography workshops.
We decided to come in with the main aim of changing the lives of our people in this community using art, music, and even to increase the level of employment in this community. Ever since that we started this place, we have been working with Liz. Liz has done so many things with us. She does bring in children in here to teach them art, to camp, and even as a retreat center. And I'm very, very grateful, and it's my pleasure to mention her name. Liz, thank you so much.
We have come to make new friends. As Angie and Shana talked about their organization, it's all about connecting young people from UK to different countries. Young people from UK to young people of Uganda. I'm Sylvia, I'm 28 years. I'm working as a social worker. I'm working with children. Here I am camp. It was all about fun. We had campfire, we had craft making, we had photography, games. We had lots of fun, and we learned lots of things, new stuff.
Good evening, our great viewers. These are news from England with a Bird Broadcasting Service. I'm Juliet by name. I'm here to give you the news headlines.
HUG is helping children, most especially in paying their school fees, mostly the orphans and the vulnerable ones.
We take the most needy children, and we take them normally in sort of early primary and then try to see them all the way through their education. We have a small number because we see them all the way through, and which is obviously expensive. If we saw them only through primary, then we could take far more. But there are a lot of primary school children or O-level children or A-level children who have no real skills able to earn a living.
Each day when they had craft workshops, we did one where we got lots and lots of white material and scraps of fabric and fabric pans and just said, make yourselves a costume. Some of them made the traditional kanzus, which are like the long robes, some of them made tops. And then we also did game session each day, and we decided to kind of give it a bit of structure to make it a bit more educational. We had British party games, so Red Rover, British Bulldog, 40-40 in, Stuck in the Mud, Shark Attack, which was very funny because they found the concept of piggybacks completely alien. What are you doing? I think the whole camp in a way was more about kind of giving them the free rein to do kind of what they wanted, which they don't really get at school.
Do you have the colour yellow? Yeah. Marvellous. You keep that, darling. I'll take this back. Lovely.
Kids in the UK obviously are often a lot more advantaged, so they don't sort of understand quite how little some people have here, and yet how much they make of it. One of the boys came up to me one evening and just said, "Thank you so much for all the games, because we really appreciate it, and we want you to know how much we appreciate it, because we've never really got to play games."
I'd really like to keep in touch with everyone, even though, I mean, we're not necessarily the children from England that they're having the connection with, but we've certainly forged such good friendships with them. I was a lot more emotional at the end of this camp than any of the camps I've been on before, just because it'd been such like a close bond had been formed, and everyone was so kind of lovely and like, oh, we're going to miss you, and yeah, we'll certainly miss them a lot.
The camp, it was so very good because we have learned very many things which we didn't know.
That's sewing,
no pull-up, paper beads.
Making paper beads, necklaces.
I've learned many songs, sharing with others, life skills, yeah.
First of all, I've liked you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, actually I've learned many skills, because where I stay it's very hard to find someone who can tell your views, your life stories. Yeah, and when you fall into a problem, maybe if you get a problem where I stay, they will just laugh at you.
Okay.
Who told you to go there, what? But here when I talk to people, they answer me in a kind way.
We come from different families where you can get a problem from families. If you come here, you forget about those problems and you share the different ideas from friends, from you, our helpers. And we thank you so much to what you have done.
On behalf of the entire community from Hug family, thank you very much. We've really appreciated what you've done.
We're very sad the camp is over, but this is the start of a connection between the Woodcraft folk and Hug, Help Children in Uganda. Also, we are hoping to set up live internet feeds, sites via Skype, so that young people will be able to talk to young people here, to continue that and to get to be able to speak to some young people here in Uganda, and we're really excited to set that connection.
I believe that they'll make new friends, which is good. They'll get different experience from as they are Ugandan, and different experience from England. Having new friends, it's good. Yeah.
Thank you, Woodcraft. Thank you, Woodcraft. Thank you, Woodcraft. Thank you, Woodcraft.
Could you tell us about the Here I Am camp that you attended some 4 months ago?
I managed to learn many things. I got to know different people within the Hug family, and also the world game was so good. And even after that news telling was so fantastic during that camp. And the art and the attires we made, those candles I made, were really so good. All the space I had was taken by the camp.
I learned a lot of things, but the favorite one was photography, because I learned how to hold a camera. So whereby we took a lot of photos. The camp was really nice and interesting. This shall be for a bond between us, that we are one blood, you and I, that we cry peace to all and claim kinship with every living thing. Peace.
My prayer is that Woodcraft to continue cooperate with Hug, so that children will benefit, and getting friends for the young people, it will be nice.
I would like to say to everybody that's contributed to this that it has been an incredibly worthwhile experience, and as from the children I know and from myself, I'm quite very emotional. It has been an amazing experience, and I don't have words to say how much I appreciate all that's been done. Really, it's been extraordinary.
Thank you. Tubonge, Kamilia naomba tubonge. Mungu Baba wilonde. Gospel time now. Oh Lord. Nina wewe wa kweli katika wote, ninaye ni wewe, ananipenda kamili bila kipimo, nanipenda kuna kiasi. Ningependa nikuone, nikupe vyote vyangu, nikupe chochote unachotaka, chochote upate, lakini sina namna ya kukupata. Ungekuwa nafasi unaishi ati ningekuwa mbali vipi, ningekuja nikuone wewe. Ungekuwa na nambari ya simu, Facebook au Twitter, lakini hata sura ulificha. Nimesubiri sana, lini tutaonana nana. I don't know what to do, I'm waiting for you. Nimesubiri sana, lini tutaonana nana. Rafiki wa kweli, rafiki milele kweli. Rafiki yangu nimempa sasa tuzo, ana asili zangu nyingi, sogopi mateso au wambisha wanetishi na mawazo. Ninae mlinzi wangu sasa, mimi sitaki fujo, nikiwa na yeye siogopi vya devil. Ademan ongeza besi na treble, nimtaje kama ninaimba tangazo. Ungekuwa nafasi unaishi ati ningekuwa mbali vipi, ningekuja nikuone wewe. Ungekuwa na nambari ya simu, Facebook au Twitter, lakini hata sura ulificha. Nimesubiri sana, lini tutaonana nana. I don't know waiting for you. Joe, nimesubiri sana lini tutaonana nana. Joe, rafiki wa kweli, rafiki milele kweli. Tubonge, Kamilia naomba tubonge. Mungu Baba wilonge. Gospel time now.